Alright, welcome race fans. We are here with DSRL tonight. Okay. Maybe. What happened here? What happened? Something happened here. Hold on, folks. Alright, well, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of really weird, but we're back here. Sorry about that. Waiting for the drivers to take to the track. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I don't know what happened. I just got a black screen. But we're waiting on the drivers here, getting our last minute introductions here as they get ready to take the track. Looks like right now we got 28 drivers. Real quick here, I'll run down through the points. Nate Davis with the top of the points there is 132 behind second place Tim Smith. Third place Zach Rounds, 492 points back. John Batista in fourth place, 516 back, tied with Britton Roxbury. Both of them picked up a lot of positions last week. John picked up 4 and Britton picked up 3. Sixth place, actually it's a three-way tie, excuse me. Kyle Trevathan is right there with them, all at 516 points behind the leader. Michael Sheridan in 7th, Braden Eiler 8th, Derek Walker 9th, Roger Wagner 10th, and Mark Penske picking up 6 positions last week going into 11th. So he is on the move upwards in the points. So we're just waiting on them to get things ciphered out here. I'm not sure what the holdup is, but we're waiting. Alright, looks like they're getting ready here now. Some of the guys rolling out. Like first up's going to be Shane Kelly, Chad Miller, Tim Smith, and William Evans will be the first ones out here. All right, here we go. William Evans already on the track. Hey, Beware, how you doing? Like four cars going to be in this qualifying round. Be 4 laps. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. And we are having more drivers join as we speak here as more guys are coming in. That makes the field get longer. Evans at the top of the leaderboard for the time being. Tim Smith just knocked him off there. Shane Kelly goes to the top of the leaderboard. Now Chad Miller up at the top. Little sideways out of the corner. That's what these cars do. And William Evans back to the top of the leaderboard, and now Tim Smith taking that away. Tim Smith on a mission here tonight to try to reel in Nate Davis on the points. He is 132 points back, and they get a lot of points here. I don't know the exact amount that they do get, but at Chad Miller second, Shane Kelly third, William Evans fourth. Still digging, trying to get more speed out of the car. Oh man, well that's horrible. Sorry about that, Beware. That sounds terrible, man. Alright, looks like that's the way they're going to finish. William Evans did pick up a few more positions there, beating Chad Miller, and Shane Kelly goes to second on the board. And he just put it to the top of the leaderboard with that lap. And now Tim Smith backs it up. Holy smokes, folks. Man, this is going to be an interesting, fun race here tonight. Alright, up next, Nate Davis, James McIntyre, Craig Levan, and I'm not sure, Braden Eiler, and Lyle Johnson, looks like. They get lined up, ready to go. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Clicked on the wrong button. Gonna have that now and then. We got 5 cars in this one, folks. Lyle Johnson, Braden Eiler, Craig Levan, James McIntyre, and Nate Davis. I think we're gonna have 5 of them in this one. Hey Sam, how you doing, Sam? Lisa, how you doing, Lisa? Lots of familiar faces there in chat. Thank you all for stopping by here tonight. Going to be a fun evening here tonight. Ooh, clicked on the wrong one again. What the heck? Rookie mistakes here going on, folks. Braden Eiler, Lyle Johnson. I am going to restart trading paints here just to make sure, because I know there was a couple of people said they had some new paints out there, and I definitely want to highlight those new paints. Alright, they're under green here as they get caught up here. Lyle Johnson, Braden Eiler, Nate Davis, James McIntyre, and Craig Levan. You might see the cars blink out and go white here for just a second. James McIntyre takes it to 6th. Nate Davis up to 4th. Craig Levan backs it up with a 5th place. Everybody trying to get to that top position. And Braden Eiler knocks him down there. He goes to 4th. And now Nate Davis recuperates from that, and he brings it into 4th. So we're still seeing some speed going on out there. Everybody's looking for a specific line that's giving them the best grip, the best speed. Lyle Johnson's still struggling a little bit here. He is struggling actually quite a bit. Trying to get a lap there. He is in 9th in the points. McIntyre 7th. Craig Levan 6th. Braden Eiler 5th, and he just went to 4th, knocking Nate Davis off the 4th place. Nate back to 5th, and now he goes to 3rd. Wow, Nate's finding time out there. That's our points leader, folks. That's the guy that's going to get pretty much most of the attention tonight, him and Tim Smith, because that's the points battle up there. So if somebody doesn't get camera time tonight, and that's probably because they're not in the points. All right, up next, Doyle Lawrence, Ernie Williams, John Batista, Sean Cool, and Bob Raimondo. 5 more guys getting ready to roll out. Ernie Williams still waiting to roll out. Bob Raimondo on the track. Sean Cool waiting to roll out. Ernie Williams, last one to roll off of pit road. Keep your eye on Doyle Lawrence. He's definitely a one to keep an eye on here tonight. He is not in the battle here for the points, but he is a very good racer. Bob Raimondo just turned in a 10th place time. They're coasting around here. Green is out. They're underway. Sean Cool goes to 11th. Oh, he gets into the wall. Oh, and he's up on the wall. He's going to have to recuperate from that. Meantime, John Batista goes to 11th, and Bob Raimondo backs it up and goes back into 10th. Doyle to 10th. Ernie Williams takes over the 10th. Boy, these guys are all bidding for that 10th place. They need to think about getting it up there 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that. Bob Raimondo takes it to 6th. Doyle goes to 8th. I know a lot of guys don't really care for USA, but boy, they're turning in some good times here now. John Batista 6th. Sean Cool off the track. Ernie Williams into 10th. Doyle 9th. Yeah, Sean Cool took his car behind the wall. Looks like he didn't even turn in a time. So Batista 6th. I don't know if he's going to be able to pick up any more time out there. He does pick up one more position, goes into 5th. Ernie Williams 7th. Bob Raimondo 8th, and Doyle Lawrence in 9th. All right, up next we got Justin McDuff, Terry Rennert, I guess it is, Mike Roxbury, Jack Leffler. Now Jack's got a new paint job on that car, Fender guitars and Marshall amps. So check out that new paint job. Actually painted by who was that? Doyle Lawrence. Yeah, Doyle painted that. Let's check that out a little closer here, folks. Nice looking paint job. Yes, sir. Nice looking paint job there, Jack. All right, Mike Roxbury rolling out. Dakota Kuhn coming off pit road. And the last one to come off pit road would be Terry Rennert. He's waiting his turn here. A little space in between them. They're not racing each other. They're just racing for time here. Hey Jason, how you doing? Waiting on that command from the admins to kick it off here. And there they go. Green, green, green. Roxbury. Way back here in the back. Needs to pick it up a ton here if he's going to be competitive here tonight. I'm sure he will. Good racer right there with Mike Roxbury. Jack Leffler goes to 14th on the board. Now Dakota Kuhn takes that over. And Terry Renner goes to 11th. Dakota Kuhn in 15th. Justin McDuff 16th. Oh, he just got bumped back. Jack Leffler took over that 16th place. And Terry Renner goes to 11th, bumping Dakota Kuhn down one. And Terry Renner goes to 8th. He is still finding speed out there tonight, folks. And Dakota Kuhn collecting Mike Roxbury. Not what you want to do on a qualifying run, but looks like they're about done here anyhow. Alright, these guys are finishing up. Looks like Terry Renner will come home 7th. Jason McDuff 12th, Dakota Kuhn 13th, Jack Leffler 17th, and Mike Roxbury 18th on the board. Alright, up next, Al Smith. Nathan McClellan, David Flick, and Mark Penske. The field is getting bigger. And more guys have joined. All right, David Flick leading them out. Al Smith coming out next. And Roger Wagner's in this one too, I do believe. He's just rolling out. Mark Penske coming up. He would be rolling off. Nathan McClellan off the pit road. 4 laps to decide this. Get the best time you can possibly get out here. This is where you got to just let it all hang out right here, folks. You got to turn in the best time you can. It's just you racing against yourself. You're not racing against anything else. There's no competitiveness against them out there. We're not racing around each other. Plenty of room around each other. So it's just race the car at the track by yourself and turn in the best time you can. All right, green, green, green. Roger Wagner picking up a little bit of time there. I expect him to be up there a little further. David Flick, 19th on the board. Mark Penske, 21st. As these guys are just getting up to speed. Al Smith goes to 19th. And Nathan McClellan takes over the 19th position. They got to pick it up a ton here, folks, if they're going to get up there in the top in the points. David Flick to 15th. Driving the Dirtco Media car. One of several that are out here tonight. Nathan McClellan, 23rd. Al Smith, 22nd. And Roger Wagner 20th. Now Smith just put it to 15th on the board. Penske right now sitting on top with 14th place out of these 5. turning some great laps here by Mark Penske. David Flick taking over 13th. Running out of time here though. They only get 4 laps to do it. Al Smith 16th. And Roger Wagner just went to 8th on the board. So there is still speed out there, folks. There is still plenty of speed out there. Flick in 14th. Penske 16th. Oh, Penske just turned into 10th place time. Wow, nice lap. David Flick 15th and Al Smith 17th. All right, waiting on the next group to go out. Oh, Derek Walker made it. Yay. Awesome. Derek Walker, Corey Zatinsky, Braden Shepard, Jeff Peterson, and Ross Phillips in the next group to go out. All right, Braden Shepard leading them out. Like next up's going to be Derek Walker coming out next. Corey Zatinsky coming up pit road. Ross Phillips off next. And last but not least, Jeff Peterson coming up pit road. 4 laps, turn in the best time you can. Well, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that very much. Good to have the regulars in there. We see a lot of regular faces. So thank you all for joining us. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. And please do subscribe if you're not a regular and it's not your first time here. All right, Derek Walker, Ross Phillips, and there they go, green, green, green. All right, Derek Walker up to 24th, and Braden Shepard takes that away. He goes into 24th. Derek Walker back to 24th again. Corey Zatinsky, these guys changing up that 24th position. Ross Phillips now. Jeff Peterson goes to 23rd, something different. Very nice. And Braden Shepard to 19th. And Derek Walker just went to 8th on the board, folks. Holy smokes. He is digging. Jeff Peterson to 13th. Ross Phillips 18th. Braden Shepard 22nd, and Corey Zatinsky still unable to find speed out here, back in 24th. There, he just put it to 20th. And Derek Walker backs it up and goes to 7th. Picking up one more position. Man, I got the hiccups here. Sorry about that, folks. And Jeff Peterson to 9th. Ross Phillips 14th. Corey Zatinsky 17th. And Braden Shepard back in 20th. He did pick up some time, but not enough to make it up there any higher. So, all right, well, good job, Derek Walker, top of them guys. Will finish in 7th place overall. All right, looks like we got about 3 more guys lining up here. Richard Stallings, Mike Peterson, and Michael Sheridan. These guys coming out next. All right, just waiting for the command here to get them going. These are the last 3 qualifiers. Turn in the quickest time that they can. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Mike Peterson looking good. Got a good run going. Michael Sheridan down on the bottom. A little different approach to it here to get the best speed he can. And Richard Stallings picking up his speed here. I look for Richard to get up there. He's usually a whole bunch good here. So there's a whole bunch good to come out of Richard Stallings tonight. Up to 29th. I don't think he's done yet. And Mike Peterson goes to 28th on the board. The Dr. Pepper machine, Michael Sheridan to 27th. And there goes Richard Stallings to 21st. Very nice. Peterson 25th. And Michael Sheridan just went to 22nd. Stallings to 20th. So they are still picking up a little bit of speed out here, but the laps, I think, have wound down here. They only get 4 laps to do it. Sheridan 19th, Stallings 21st, and Mike Peterson 26th. Not the slowest out there, but definitely needs to pick up a lot of time. Ooh, sideways. Sheridan coming around. And Michael Sheridan just put it to 16th on the board. Very nice. Very nice. All right, folks, that'll wrap up the heat races here. Next up will be the qualifiers, excuse me. Next up will be the heat races. So give us a minute here. We'll get things sorted out and be right back with you. All right, folks, first race will be coming up here just a minute. They're getting everything lined up, and this will be pretty good. This will be the first heat race. Heat race number 1. The top 2 go to the trophy dash. Third place will be automatically locked into the A main, but he will not get a chance to run in the trophy dash. So this is the way they've been doing it. It's kind of cool the way they're doing it now. I kind of like that. It's altogether different than what they ran in the past seasons here at DSRL. So something a little different, and seems to be working out good, and everybody seems to be liking it. So, all right. So first round coming up. Tim Smith obviously coming out. Chad Miller, Ernie Williams, Michael Sheridan, Mike Peterson, Mike Roxbury, and Richard Stallings. That will be the first heat race. There'll be 5 heat races here. Tim Smith leading them out. Eight laps, what they get to run here tonight, folks. 8 laps. Tim Smith, Chad Miller on the front row, ready to get them going here as soon as the admins give them the okay. They'll tighten up the field here and get this going. But 4 people will have to race in the C main. We will have a C main here tonight, folks. They'll either be in the C main or the B main, one of the 2. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Good start by everybody. Second place, Chad Miller. May have a little company here, Ernie Williams and Michael Sheridan. That's a good battle between those 2. Ernie closing up on Chad Miller. Like I said, the front 3 will move on. The rest will have to either race in the C main or the B main. Tim Smith pulling away a little bit there from second place. Ernie still hanging on to 3rd. Michael Sheridan 4th. Very difficult track here. A lot of guys don't really care for this track. Some guys do, some guys don't. Kind of becomes a single groove track. Oh, close call right there for Chad Miller. He did get into the wall a little bit. He takes it down a little deeper this time. Doesn't get near that wall. Got to stay away from that wall, Chad. That let Ernie Williams close right up on his back bumper, though. Riding along here with Ernie Williams, 3rd place. That is the cutoff. He will make it in. If he stays 3rd, he will be the one that moves on to the A main. He will not have to race till the A main. 4th place, Michael Sheridan, doing a good job of hanging on, but he needs to get up there and battle it up a little bit more. Chad Miller still hanging on a second, though. He will make it to the trophy dash. Ernie Williams sitting right there in third, though. He's locked into the A main, but he doesn't want to finish there. He wants to be into the trophy dash. He's doing everything he can to try to get up there with Chad Miller right now. Chad is just a little strong, and Michael Sheridan not wanting to have to race in the B or the C main. He's caught up to Ernie Williams. Pressure turned on here, folks. Chad Miller feeling the pressure here with Ernie Williams so close behind him. Those three will move on, but from there back we'll have to go to the B or C main. Richard Stalling sitting in fifth. Mike Peterson sixth. Looks like that's it. Yes, sir, that's it. So Tim Smith comes home with the win, and Chad Miller. Those two will go on to the trophy dash. Congratulations to those two. And Ernie Williams locked into the A main, but will not get to run in the trophy dash. The rest will go to the C main or B main. Michael Sheridan, Richard Stallings, Mike Peterson, and Mike Roxbury. So, all right, up next, William Evans. Derek Walker. Why these guys are not showing up here? Okay, there we go. Corey Zatinsky, Doyle Lawrence, Braden Shepard, Shane Kelly, and Sean Cool as they roll out. I think Mark Penske's in there, not Corey Zatinsky. Sorry, Mark Penske. My bad. I don't know, it's kind of switching up here now and then, so maybe Corey Zatinsky wasn't ready or whatever, so that looks like they may have swapped them. So William Evans and Derek Walker on the front row. Heat race number 2. I feel pretty much ready, and here we go. Green, green, green. William Evans with a nice start. Derek Walker second. In the battle back here, third and fourth. Oh, somebody got out of shape right back there. That put Shane Kelly into fourth. And we have a caution, folks. First caution tonight brought out. All right, nothing changed here up front. It's still William Evans and Derek Walker. All right, they still got 8 to go. They didn't complete a lap. Yes. Now the battle between Derek Walker and Mark Penske heating up. Penske wants to make it up there. He is trying. Really pushing that car to the limits. He goes to the high side. Derek Walker down on the bottom. He's trying to make a run on William Evans. Can't quite get there. I don't think he's going to give up, though. Knowing Derek, he's not going to give up. He takes it down to the bottom one more time, and caution does fly again here, folks. Second caution in this heat race. All right, we got 7 to go. They only completed one green flag lap there, so 7 to go when they get the green. Single file restart. And William Evans, he's been able to get that good jump on the restart. Now Derek Walker, if he can stay right with him, he may have a shot at it to try to get up there and battle with William Evans. But both of them excellent 360 sprint car drivers right there. Excellent drivers. And that's not taking anything away from the rest of these guys, because Mark Penske's another great driver. All these guys are great. What am I talking about? They're all great. Some of the best dirt racing you'll see right here. You can only see it on MaxSpeedTV, that's for sure. William Evans, Derek Walker, and Mark Penske making it into the A main. If he can hold on to that position, goes way up the hill, leaving that open for Shane Kelly. Shane, 4th place. He wants to make it to the A main. He does not want to have to go to the C or B main. These guys all right down on the bottom, pretty much running the same line, so it's going to be so difficult for them to get around somebody if they're all running the same line. Derek Walker losing a little bit of ground there to William Evans. And Mark Penske still hanging on to 3rd. Shane Kelly doing a whale of a job there keeping the pressure on Mark. Mark gets that run off the high side, though. Does hold on to it on that lap, but here comes Shane Kelly to the bottom. We're looking for some traction down there. Ooh, still side by side, though. He's not going to give up. He wants to make it into the A main. That is the battle right there, folks, as it's heating up. Derek Walker and William Evans a little off pace there. Got to hold on to it, though. Still side by side, Mark Penske, Shane Kelly. Three to go. And it doesn't look like Derek Walker's going to get there in time to get William Evans. Not for lack of trying, though. But the battle is here to see who's going to make it to the A main. And it looks like Penske does pull away a little bit right there. Gets a little bit of breathing room, but Shane Kelly's right there ready to capitalize on that if he does make any kind of bobble whatsoever. But Mark's been pretty smooth tonight. Holding on to that. This should be the white flag lap right here for these guys. And it doesn't look like Penske's going to get past, but Derek Walker's giving it everything he's got up here to try to get by William Evans on this final lap. And it's not going to happen. 3rd place is going to go to Mark Penske. Awesome race, guys. Awesome race. Once they got past them yellow flags, it was awesome racing right there. Don't get no better than that. So congratulations to William Evans and Derek Walker for moving on to the trophy dash, and to Mark Penske for making it locked into the A main. He won't have to race, or he won't get a chance to race in the trophy dash. But the remainder of these guys will go to the B and C main. That is Shane Kelly. And on back. I guess they exited it pretty quick. All right, up next, Braden Eiler. Terry Renner. I guess Corey Zatinsky's going to come out this time. Craig Levan, Dakota Kuhn, and Lyle Johnson, looks like, coming out next. All right, heat race number 3 here, folks. A couple more to go after this, and then we'll be moving on to the C main. Braden Eiler, Terry Renner. I don't like that car. It's yeah, Nerdworks. I kind of like the colors on that. Kind of nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Corey Zatinsky, I like that one too. Kind of like the teal colors. Kind of some of my favorite colors. The colors that's in the MaxSpeedTV logo. I really kind of partial to that, you know. Sorry. My bad. Well, let's see how Braden can do this week. He did pretty well last week. Shout out to his mom and dad if they're watching. Mr. and Mrs. Eiler. I think Lisa was in there. But good run there, William. Congrats, brother. Way to make it to the trophy dash. All right, 8 laps for heat race number 3 here, folks. Being led out here by Braden Eiler and Terry Renner. All right, green, green, green. Good jump start there. Renner side by side with Corey Zatinsky. Zatinsky wants to be in, and I'll tell you what, he's gonna get it, I do believe here. Renner comes back a little bit strong on that high side though. Zatinsky back to the bottom. And he may have got that. Nope, can't do the slide job. He's gonna have to save it for the next round. Lost a little speed on that as Eiler's getting away. These guys battling up pretty hard. Craig Levan riding in 4th. He would love nothing more than to make it to that trophy dash. And now he's side by side with Dakota Kuhn. That's some good racing going on up there. 3rd place, Corey Zatinsky. He did make it in. I look for him to get up here and start battling with Terry Renner. And Craig Levan now in danger of losing that position to Dakota Kuhn from the Dirtco Media. And we just about got a 3 wide going on there. We're at the halfway mark. Eiler still hanging on to it, but I'll tell you what, Terry Renner has been picking up some speed here, closing that gap since the start of the race. It could be wind up to be a good battle here. Zatinsky holding on to 3rd, but Craig Levan now making a difference here. If he can get a hook up on that bottom, he's going to try to get by Zatinsky. And Terry Renner closed the gap up on Braden Eiler even more, as he got something in store for him here on the last lap. 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. He's got 2 laps to get by Braden Eiler. Zatinsky 3rd. Coming to get the white flag this time. Excuse me. That was 2 to go. All right, white flag in the air, last lap. Renner not going to be able to get by Braden Eiler. Not for lack of trying, though. He has tried so hard. But he will make it to the trophy dash. So it will be Braden Eiler and Terry Renner making it to the trophy dash. Congratulations to those two. And Corey Zatinsky locked into the A main. From there back, Craig Levan, Dakota Kuhn, and Lyle Johnson. They will have to go to the C or B main. Very good race. Very good race. All right, next one coming up, Nate Davis. Jeff Peterson, Bob Raimondo, Justin McDuff, Al Smith, Nathan McClellan. Looks like will be the next ones coming up. Nate Davis going to lead them out. All right, heat race number 4, folks. Nate Davis and Jeff Peterson going to lead them to the green here. I think we'll have about one more here to go before they unleash them. All right, one more heat race after this, folks. Then we will be going to the C main. One more to go after this. All right, looks like they're getting ready to go green this time. Field's tightened up. And green, green, green. Here we go. Good start by everybody. That was really good. Jeff Peterson second. Way up the hill, Justin McDuff tries to make that run. It's not going to happen. Bob Raimondo in third. Bob, another great racer here at DSRL. He knows how to get it done. He's been in this position many a times. So keep an eye on him tonight. Jeff Peterson, another great racer. All chasing down. That is our points leader, Nathan Davis. He's got a 132-point lead over Tim Smith coming into tonight. So we'll be focusing on those two because that's going to be a very, very interesting battle. Only one more race, folks. Next week will be the season finale here at DSRL. So it's very important that Nate has a great run here tonight. 4th place, Justin McDuff, just outside that cutoff. But the battle going on up here between Bob Raimondo and Jeff Peterson is heating up. Justin McDuff in 4th. We are at the halfway mark here, folks. 4 down, 4 to go. And Raimondo still cannot catch up to Jeff Peterson. He could get there, but get bond's another thing. Meanwhile, Nate Davis is driving away here, folks. This is a Nate Davis style. He just drives away from the field. Jeff Peterson ain't letting him get out there too far, though. Both of them will go on to the trophy dash if they finish in that order. And Bob Raimondo will be locked into the A main. 2 to go. 2 laps to go, folks. Justin McDuff will take 4th. He'll have to race in the C or B main. Al Smith and Nathan McClellan. And Bob Raimondo has caught up with Jeff Peterson. 1 more to go. Is he going to be able to get by Jeff Peterson? I don't know. Jeff's pretty strong on that high side. Raimondo tries the bottom one more time, and it's not going to work. All right, and that'll do it right there, folks. So Nate Davis winning here tonight in his heat. He will move on to the trophy dash. So will Jeff Peterson. And locking himself into the A main, Bob Raimondo. Congratulations to those 3. Justin McDuff, Al Smith, Nathan McClellan, they will move on to the C or B main, whichever comes first or whichever they run. So congrats goes to those guys. Nice. All right, last heat race here, folks. Heat race number 5, going to be led out by John Batista. I think it's going to be John Batista, Roger Wagner on the front row. They get ready to roll out. Last minute directions here from the admins, making sure everything is kosher before they cut them loose. Yep, John Batista, Roger Wagner, Ross Phillips, David Fleck. David Fleck, sorry. James McIntyre and Jack Leffler. Jack in that newly painted car there. Nice job, and that was painted by Doyle Lawrence. Fender guitars and Marshall amplifiers. Awesome. Love that paint job, Doyle. You did an amazing job. All right, green, green, green. Here we go. Roger Wagner. Second, third place, Ross Phillips. And boy, look at this, almost 3 wide. Roger gets into Ross Phillips, and Roger riding the wall. Whoa! And he's way off the pace back here, folks. Upside down on his lid. Him and Ross Phillips making connection there. Wow. And no green or no caution? Huh? Okay. Well, that turns the race over to Ross Phillips and our leader, John Batista. Those two racing for the trophy dash. And right now, third place, David Flick. He will be locked into the A main if he can hold on to that position. And Roger is taking his car off the track. Wow. Okay. Guess I'll have to try the B or C main. Ross Phillips trying a different line. He's running a different line totally than John Batista. And I think now he's figured it out. He says, well, you know, maybe I need to run the same line. But the thing of it is, if you run the same line, it's going to be very difficult to pass somebody. So you got to kind of look for something different that they're doing out there and try something different in the race. Halfway here, folks. 4 down, 4 to go. Batista holding on to the lead. Second place, Ross Phillips. Third, David Flick. Back here in fourth, Jack Leffler coming from the back of the field. Doesn't look like he's going to have enough to get up here with these front three, but the question is Ross Phillips going to be able to do anything with John Batista? Batista just on rails here, folks. Car looks like it's running really well. You can see way down on the bottom there, Ross Phillips looking for anything he can find down on the bottom. 2 to go, folks. 2 laps to go. Looking back from Ross Phillips, he's got company. David Flick right on his tail. Good run by these guys. A little slow there in the corners, but he got it going. White flag in the air. It doesn't look like Ross is going to get up here with John Batista. John's going to come home with the win. This is the final lap, and he comes out of turn 4 to cross the finish line first. Congratulations to John Batista and Ross Phillips. They will be in the trophy dash, and locked into the A main will be David Flick. The rest will go to the C or B main, and the C main will be coming up here in just a couple of minutes, folks. Jack Leffler, James McIntyre. So congratulations to John and Ross Phillips for making it into the trophy dash. All right, folks, we'll be back in just a minute with the C main, so sit tight, be patient, grab you something to drink or a snack, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, 12 laps for these guys. 4 go on to the C main, or the B main, excuse me, and the rest will go home. So the front 4 will be the ones that we got to really focus on here to make sure we know who those front 4 are when they get coming down to it. So 12 laps. They're getting everybody lined up here. We'll be ready in just a second. Alright, so it looks like running in this will be Roger Wagner, Doyle Lawrence, Mike Peterson, Mike Roxbury, Lyle Johnson, Nathan McClellan, and Sean Cool, looks like, for the C main. 12 laps here, folks. 4 go on, the rest go home. Alright, green, green, green. Mike Peterson taking them to the green. Oh, we got a little bumping and banging going on back there, but they got it straightened out. Second place, Lyle Johnson. Roger back to third. Oh, a little squirrely there out of the corner, and they're 3 wide back here, folks. Getting interesting now. It is heating up big time. Lyle Johnson out of it. That's where it's going to make a big difference. Doyle Lawrence trying to make it in. Roger Wagner, Mike Roxbury, holy smokes, these guys are putting it on. I'm telling you what, they have caught up. Oh, more of them into the wall. Nathan McClellan trying to get the lead there, and a little contact there. Robbins racing, right? Roger Wagner, he's coming up through. He's got to get around Mike Roxbury. He takes it into the corner really hard. Second place. Got to be the first 4 to make it in, folks. These guys are racing for their lives up here right now, trying to make it to that B main. Roger. Nathan McClellan. Nathan got up there. Looked like he had the car maybe to win. Roxbury and Roger Wagner. Roger with the lead right now. Oh, more contact. Nathan McClellan drives it in there, almost does a slide job to Roger Wagner. It's getting interesting. Boy, the slide jobs that are going on right now. Mike Roxbury coming around Nathan McClellan, and they make contact into the wall. Roxbury. Doyle Lawrence into it now. He may make it to the B main. I think he's been getting better each and every week he's been here. We've seen Doyle just keep improving. Here he goes to second place, trying to get second. Nathan McClellan second now. Roger Wagner driving away from the field. The battle back here, second and third. Nathan McClellan holding on to second. Doyle Lawrence in third. And Mike Roxbury fourth. Those would be the 4 to move on, but the rest of the field will go home. Mike Roxbury just outside that window, doesn't want to go home. Oh, Nathan McClellan really out of shape there. Good save. Back behind him, Doyle Lawrence into the wall, out of shape. Oh boy, that opened the door for Mike Roxbury to get in there. Roxbury to the inside of Doyle now. They make a little contact there coming out of the corner. Mike doesn't, he's not able to get by Doyle at the moment. That could change. Doyle doing a good job hanging on to third. And it doesn't look like Nathan's going to be able to do anything to catch up to Roger Wagner. He's trying. He has closed the gap a little bit, but it may not be enough. Laps are winding down quick. We've been caution free. You can see the damage on some of the sheet metal and the bar on the front, what they might call a bumper. It's not really a bumper, just a pushing bar. But a little damage on the front of Nathan, so he has had some damage. Same with Doyle Lawrence. But he was able to come out of it okay. A little contact there. You're going to have that. And Mike Roxbury battling his way up through. So those will be the front 4 moving on. Quite a ways back to Sean Cool in 5th now. He does not want to be one of the ones to go home. Mike Peterson and Lyle Johnson. Everybody chasing Roger Wagner right now. And Nathan McClellan has closed the gap on Roger. Looks like that'll wrap it up, folks. That will wrap it up. So let's see where everybody's at. Roger Wagner, Nathan McClellan, Doyle Lawrence, and Mike Roxbury. They will move on to the B main, folks. The rest will go home. That includes Sean Cool, Mike Peterson, Lyle Johnson. They will go home. So congratulations to the front four that made it. And we'll be back in just a minute, folks, with the Trophy Dash. That'll be coming up next. Now, the Trophy Dash consists of the first two in each heat race. So that's going to be really interesting. And we had 5 heat races. There'll be 10 cars out there on the track. So, yeah, this is going to be good. Going to be good, folks. A lot of good racing coming up. Alright, folks, we're rolling out here. Top 6 got inverted, so they're not starting the way they were out there running. So it's going to be a little interesting here, a little shake up. The top 6 were inverted. So now Tim Smith, which would have been starting in the front, will not be starting in the front now. It'll be Chad Miller will be starting on the front row. Him and looks like John Batista. 10 laps here. Now this is just to qualify them to see where they're going to be starting in the A main. They're all going to be in the A main, but it's what position they will be starting in. So they do a draw to see how many cars they're going to invert of the 10, and the number was 6. So that's how the front 6 got inverted. Guys usually in second or third and fourth don't really matter because they're not really going to change much. But 6th position, you know, the leader Tim Smith, he's got to start back in 6th now. All right, looks like they're tightening up the field, getting ready to go green here, folks. Chad Miller on the point. Green, green, green! Trophy Dash right here, folks. Batista hard on it. And Nate Davis, that's our point leader. He wants to maintain that point lead ahead of Tim Smith. Tim got into the wall a little bit there, I seen. And they're 3 wide back here behind him. Holy smokes, look out, guys. Man, they're really putting it on him. Ross Phillips coming up through. And we got 1 car off the pace back there. That was Jeff Peterson. The battle right now here, Braden Eiler slipping into it with Nate Davis. Nate looking for a way to get around Braden right now. He would like to finish a little closer to the front. And here comes Tim Smith to the bottom. He come back after getting into the wall. Good job. I'm telling you, these guys know how to drive these cars. A whole lot better than me. I can't drive them worth a crap. Nate Davis. All he wants to do tonight is finish ahead of Tim Smith, whether it's 1 position or 9 positions. He wants to finish ahead of Tim Smith to maintain that points lead. Next week, the season finale is going to be a real barn burner. I'm telling you, folks, you don't want to miss next week's race. Chad Miller, second. John Batista taking over the lead here. Chad Miller, second. Ray Nyler, third. Nate Davis, fourth. And Nate looking in the inside of Braden Nyler again. That is our points leader, and he has pulled away a little bit from Tim Smith. Tim Smith getting passed up by William Evans. Wow, way to get after it there, William. Back up front here, Braden Eiler catching up to Chad Miller. Chad led the first few laps, but close call right there. Braden almost got into the back of Chad. That's tightened these three up. This is a great battle here between these three. Nate Davis comes down to the bottom. He's looking to see if there's anything down there left that he can get by Braden Eiler. Still side by side with them. That is the battle there with the points leader, Nate Davis, folks, and he's not going to be able to do it. A little bumping going on, but boy, the bumps on the track are horrendous. In the meantime, John Batista is driving away from the field. Chad Miller still hanging on to it. 2 to go, folks. 2 laps to go. Braden Eiler still hanging on to third. Nate Davis fourth. Doesn't look like anybody's going to... Oh, Braden Eiler into the wall. That could have been detrimental to him right there. White flag in the air. And this is going to be it. Coming to the green. Or the checker, excuse me. John Batista coming home with the win. Chad Miller second. Braden Eiler third. Nate Davis fourth. And William Evans just outside that cutoff. They will only 4 move on to folks. The rest go home. No, I'm sorry, not this. This is a trophy dash. Excuse me. I'm getting all confused here. Batista finishing first. Chad Miller second. Braden Eiler third. Nate Davis fourth. William Evans fifth. Terry Rennert sixth. Tim Smith seventh. Ross Phillips eighth. Jeff Peterson ninth. So that's where they'll line up right there. So we're missing somebody. I don't know who it was we were missing there. But that's how they'll line up, folks. So congratulations to John Batista for grabbing the pole position in the A main, folks. We'll be right back here in just a minute with the B main. So don't go nowhere. All right, folks, B main coming up 20 laps. 5 drivers will move on to the A main, the main feature. The rest will go home. So you got to finish inside the top 5 here for the B main. Lost a few drivers there, but not too awful many. I think we only lost about 4 or 5 drivers. So everybody getting ready here. A lot of guys rolling out. Line them up for the B main here. 20 laps, 5 go on. The rest will go home. And it's a shame that people have to go home, but you know, that's what they do in real life. Alright, so we got, let's see if we can run down through here real quick. Justin McDuff, Roger Wagner, Doyle Lawrence, Braden Shepard, Shane Kelly, Mike Roxbury, Al Smith, James McIntyre, Nathan McClellan, Craig Levan, Richard Stallings, Jack Leffler, Dakota Kuhn, and Michael Sheridan. These are the ones that are battling to, it's going to be the top 5. And it looks like Michael Sheridan will be starting on the pole position here for the B main, folks. Just on the inside there of, that is Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly in the 000. That's one you don't see out there too often. 000s. Nice looking car. Love it. Red tail tackle. Awesome. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Craig Levan to second. Back behind him, Shane Kelly in third. Oh, we got one into the wall back there. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. Something. I hope nothing's downloading in the background, because if it is, I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with my internet right now. Michael Sheridan to the lead. Second place, Shane Kelly barely hanging on to it. Craig Levan right there. He wants to make it in. Only 5 go on. Braden Shepard hanging on to 4th place, and 5th place Dakota Kuhn. Tell you what, Sheridan putting it down right now. He's pulled away a little bit from Shane Kelly. That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and we may have a pass. Braden Shepard gets around Craig Levan. Drove around the outside. Craig left that bottom open, and boy, that was all he needed right there. And he got around Craig Levan. That is for 4th. And Dakota Kuhn in 5th. Right behind him, Doyle Lawrence trying to make it into this A main. Only the top 5 go in, and he's driving his heart out right now to try to get there. Catching up to Dakota Kuhn. If he gets to him, can he do anything? 15 to go, folks. 15 laps to go. Shane Kelly doing a great job here in 2nd place. He's hanging on to it quite well. Braden Shepard in 3rd. The battle right now is between Craig Levan and Dakota Kuhn for 4th place. Dakota got around Doyle Lawrence. Does not want to be one of the ones to go home. Just outside that cutoff, Michael Sheridan leading. Shane Kelly 2nd, Braden Shepard in 3rd. Dakota Kuhn now battling here side by side with Craig Levan. Craig tries the crossover on him. May have got it, but that high side's really strong. A lot of damage I see on Dakota's car, though. And Doyle Lawrence looking at the 5th place. He's hanging on barely by a thread. No, that's, I'm sorry. Yeah, Doyle would be out. That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yeah, he would make it in. He did get around Craig Levan, so that put Craig Levan out, and Doyle's in now, running in 5th. Nothing would make Doyle any happier than to make it to that A main, and man, I'm telling you, he is driving his heart out right now to get there. Halfway, folks. We are at the halfway mark. 10 down, 10 to go. Braden Shepard. Meantime, Sheridan just driving away. I mean, he is way ahead of Shane Kelly right now. 3rd place, Braden Shepard. These guys have pulled away quite a bit from Dakota Kuhn and Doyle Lawrence. That is your top 5. Craig Levan, kind of, I don't know, not feeling it here tonight or something. He was running really well. I don't know if he got damage on his car or what, but... And we have a caution, I do believe. First caution of the race. All right, 9 laps to go here, folks. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but hold on a minute. Could have just been something with YouTube or something, the connection there between me and YouTube. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay now. Sorry about that. Yep, sorry about that. All right, I think we're okay now. We're back. All right, 9 laps to go here. Michael Sheridan, Shane Kelly 2nd, Braden Shepard in 3rd, Dakota Kuhn 4th, and Doyle Lawrence 5th, and we're back under green. Great jump there by Michael Sheridan. Shane Kelly a little asleep at the wheel, didn't quite get that jump that he needed to try to get up there with Michael Sheridan. And now we got a 3-way battle back here. Braden Shepard got company. I don't know what's going to happen with this because they're all over the place. Dakota Kuhn. Eight laps to go. Let's see where everybody's at here. Michael Sheridan, Shane Kelly 2nd, Dakota Kuhn 3rd, Braden Shepard 4th, and Doyle still hanging on to 5th. But I'll tell you what, Craig Levan is looking for anything that he can find out there. Richard Stallings joining in the group now. He got a little reprieve there with that caution that caught him back up to the field. He's trying to make it into the top 5. Looks like he may get around. Oh, somebody into the wall right there. That's going to hurt. And we got one flipping on the backstretch. That was Doyle Lawrence, I do believe. Yes, went flipping on the backstretch, folks. Holy smokes. He's trying to get it going here. No caution, I don't believe. Yeah, they are under caution. My bad. So this is going to change up this front group here quite a bit. Sheridan's going to get another chance to try to hold off Shane Kelly. Shane has been doing really awesome. Remember, only 5 go on. The rest will go home here tonight, folks. That is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The rest will go home. That is Al Smith, Nathan McClellan, Jack Leffler, Mike Roxbury, James McIntyre, and it looks like Doyle has opted to take his car behind the wall. 6 to go. Excuse me, 6 to go, they said. Waiting for the admins to cut them loose here. 6 laps to go. Can these guys do anything at all with Michael Sheridan? I'll tell you, as fast as Shane Kelly has been, I think that's going to be the one that might be able to do something with him. But here we go, back to green. Shane, a little better start that time. And Dakota Coon, 3rd place. And now we got a battle for 4th and 5th. Craig Levan back in it. Whoa. He keeps blinking on me. That messes me up. Sorry. And Richard Stallings to 4th. Wow, coming from the back of the field, folks. Look at this. That says a lot about the racing skills that Richard Stalling has. And Shane Kelly's about to lose 2nd. He does. He loses it to Dakota Coon. Dakota goes into 2nd. Shane Kelly 3rd. Now here comes Richard Stallings trying to get that 3rd away from him. They make contact. Whoa, more contact. And Craig Levan going to take advantage of that. He's going to drive around the outside of these guys saying, you guys just battle it up all you want. I'll just drive on by. Thank you very much. Well, that really knocked the momentum out of Shane Kelly's car. And Sheridan gets passed up by Dakota Coon. And Sheridan comes back for the lead. Those two battling like crazy right now. 2 to go. Who's going to win it? Coon to the lead. This is a great battle here, folks. I'm telling you, man, this is something else. Dakota Coon, white flag, I do believe. Michael Sheridan going to lose that lead after leading the whole 3/4 of the race. But Dakota Coon going to bring home the win here tonight for the B main. Congratulations to Dakota Coon. 2nd place will go to Michael Sheridan. 3rd, Richard Stallings. I believe Shane Kelly took 4th, and Al Smith 5th, or Al Smith 4th, and Shane Kelly 5th. Excuse me. We'll see when they line up here. But congratulations to Dakota Coon. Wow, what a lap right there. Let's see if I can get him up here to talk to him if I can find him. Dakota Coon, you got a copy? Dakota Coon, do you have a copy? Yeah. Wow, what a race there between you and Michael Sheridan. That will look pretty amazing. What did you figure out you had to do to get by him? Well, we seen you on that one restart there. It kind of looked like maybe you were asleep at the wheel there a little bit, but you managed to get going. And once you got going, you battled with Shane Kelly and Richard Stallings come up there. Now, he was giving you a tough time there right at the very end, but you held him off, and you got by Michael Sheridan for the win. So, man, congratulations to you for winning the B main. Heck yeah, man. Well, good to see you out there, and good luck in the A main, brother. Yes, sir. All right, so congrats to Dakota Coon for winning, and congrats to those 5 moving on. The rest will go home, folks. A main will be coming up here just a minute, so don't go anywhere. This is where the excitement keeps building. All right, I think they're going to let the guys go out here and run a little bit. So, yeah, I'll let me try this one more time. Dakota, you got a copy? Sorry to bother you again. Dakota Coon, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had you muted on here. I apologize. Anyhow, the battle there between you and Michael Sheridan was a very, very tough battle. I know it's so hard to pass here, but what do you think about USA?
It's a fun track. Right now, I think it's getting really good right now. You got to be real patient. The top in 1 and 2 is getting sketchy, and that's where a lot of guys were having the issues. And I was just kind of taking it patient. You said about the synchro one restart. I knew I was in a transfer spot, so I didn't want to get up there and try to do something stupid to the guy in front of me, the people behind me racing and stuff. So I kind of was just riding it there for a little bit.
Right, very cool. Well, you can go ahead and give your thank yous out again if you would, please, because I forgot I had you muted. I'm sorry.
Just thank Media SRA. Michael does a lot, and Durko Media, Tim Hunt Designs. They do give us some really good cars, and that's all I got.
All right. Well, good luck in the A main, Dakota.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I had him muted because I needed to go down and talk to him, but I forgot to unmute him. That's my bad. I apologize. So I re-interviewed him just to make sure that I did get him, because that was a hard-fought battle between him and Michael Sheridan. That was really a hard-fought battle. So let me see if I can get Michael up here and talk to him real quick. Michael Sheridan, you got a copy? Well, Michael, that was a really, really tough battle, and I know you staying up in front there and knowing that Dakota was coming. We watched him come up through the field quite a bit. I'm sure you were probably watching and your relative there. But tell me about that battle between him and you coming to the closing of that race.
Well, it's definitely fun. Actually, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to stay focused on what I was doing, and all of a sudden, there he was. I'm like, oh, whoa, I better start trying to figure something out here to see if I can get by him. Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, good luck in the A main. I'm glad you made it in, so good luck tonight.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right. Talk to you. Hopefully talk to you in Victory Lane or something.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. All right, folks. A main time. They will be lining up as iRacing tells them to, okay? Then the pace truck will go on to pit road, and when it does, it will get the green, but they will not go. And they will line up in the order that they ran the trophy dash, followed by the 5 that did not get a chance to run in the trophy dash, and the last 5 that just ran in the B main and made it in. So, and congratulations again to those guys. Well, we know John Batista grabbed the pole here tonight, so we'll stay focused on John as they get ready to go here. And as usual, every Thursday night, they will do their 4-wide salute. So we'll see that coming up here. Boy, that's pretty cool. Something I never noticed, the audience moving around a little bit. That's pretty cool. Wow, I never noticed that before. Oh, well, tell Jalopy I said I love him too. Yeah, good luck to all the drivers out here tonight. This is going to be good. I have a feeling this is going to be some really good racing by all these folks. They've worked their tails off to get here. 20 cars, 40 laps. It's going to be wild, folks. So hopefully you got your seatbelts tightened down good and tight. Your racing gloves on, your hard hat, helmet, whatever you want to wear. And you're ready for some great racing because it's going to be good. Here we go. Alright, Dakota Coon going to lead them out here. They're going to get the green flag, but they will not go, like I said. You'll see them, the pace truck dive onto pit road. And then they will do their 4-wide salute before they line up in the order that they have raced in. So be patient here, folks, because this is really awesome to see. This is something else to see. This 4-wide salute, they do this every single week, and I think it's just amazing. It just kind of gives you chills. Well, Doyle, you ran your butt off tonight. I'm telling you, that was so awesome. That was some great racing out there. Everybody did a great job, but sorry you didn't make it in again this week. That's but don't give up, man. You're there. You're almost there. You're in the running every week. All right, pace truck goes in. Now they got the green flag, but they're not going to line up yet. They're not going to line up yet. They're going to do the old 4-wide salute here coming up, folks. I want you to see this. This is a spectacle you don't get to see very often. I'll tell you, this is a pretty amazing stuff. These guys do a great job at it too. All right, I think they're all lined up now. Now they're going to start getting the 4-wide set up for you. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, he did an amazing job on Jeff's car there. Amazing job. Yep. I love that car, man. That's a nice looking car. Good job, Doyle. All right, here we go. They're getting separated out a little bit, and they're going to line up for the 4-wide salute. One of these days. There they go. Yay! 4-wide salute. Here we go, folks. Look at this. This will give you the chills right here. 4-wide. All the way around the track. What they do all across America here for the 4-wide salute. They do it pretty much in all the races that these guys run in. You know, they're all around America for each and every dirt race they do. That's a 4-wide salute, just kind of a customary thing that they do. So looks pretty amazing. Thank you guys. Great job out there tonight. Great job on the 4-wide salute. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. That's a picture. Picture worth saving. Yes, sir. Picture worth saving right there. That's pretty amazing stuff. All right, here we go. They're going to get lined up now. John Batista out front. Chad Miller starting on the outside of the front row next to John Batista. Braden Eiler, Nathan Davis in the second row. William Evans and Terry Renner in the third row. Tim Smith and Ross Phillips in the fourth row. Jeff Peterson, Ernie Williams in the fifth row. Derek Walker, Corey Zatinsky in row 6, Mark Pinsky, Bob Raimondo in row 7, David Flick, Dakota Kuhn in row 8, Michael Sheridan, Richard Stallings in row 9, and Al Smith and Shane Kelly in row 10. And they should be cutting them loose this time by, folks. So get ready, because here we go, 40 laps of Holy Terror with a 360 sprint cars here at USA tonight for the DSRL Dirt Slinger Series here on MaxSpeedTV. Alright, here we go. Green, green, green. Nate Davis our points leader, 4th place. And we got a three-way battle back here. William Evans right up into the middle of it. And here comes Tim Smith around everybody. We got a couple into it. Oh no. Caution is out. William Evans involved in that, and so was Terry Renner. Let's go back and take a look at this. That was pretty brutal, folks. This was right after the restart here, or after the start, excuse me. I'm going to stay on William Evans here because he was involved in it. Renner is actually on the outside of him. I don't know who got into who, but we'll see here in just a second. As they went green, and William Evans trying to get up here with them, running right beside Terry Renner. Guys running really close to one another, and it looks like they almost went 3 wide right there. William Evans a little out of control. Terry Renner just come right down and right into William Evans, actually just losing control right there. So Renner going to be sitting on pit road. I believe William Evans is still in the race. His car seems to be okay, but he is going to stop on pit road, get a fresh car, come back off, and we're back up here with the leader, John Batista. It looks like Terry Renner has taken his car behind the wall, just too much damage to get it fixed up. But we're down to 19 drivers left in the race. Just waiting on that green flag. Lights are off on the pace truck because we're going green this time by. And boy, I'll tell you, once that pace truck dives onto pit road, man, it's just floored. These guys just floor it. I mean, every ounce of horsepower that they can muster to try to get these cars up to speed. There's only one gear. They don't have to worry about shifting gears. All right, pace truck's in. Green is out. Boy, John just about went on. He went through the pace truck there to get that lead. He knew what he had to do. Nathan Davis and Tim Smith, where did he go? He's down here. He took a look down on the bottom. There goes Nathan Davis to the bottom. And we got a caution. Looks to me like it might have been Derek Walker, looks like. Derek Walker. Let's go see what happened to Derek. Oh no. Jalopy out of shape. Let's see what happened here with Jalopy. Derek Walker. right, they're under green there. They got the green flag. Running right behind Ross Phillips. Takes it to the bottom. A little close to the wall. It looks like maybe him and Ross Phillips might be going to make some contact here. Ross a little out of shape. Yes, and that's exactly what happened. Ross gets a little out of shape and comes down into Derek Walker, but Derek kind of come up into him as well. So, but Derek gets it locked down. Minimal damage to the car, but it's going to put him in the back of the field now. That's going to be difficult to come back from. He's going to stop, get a new car. So he will be starting in 19th. John Batista has led all the laps so far, folks. That is caution number 2, I do believe. Yes, caution number 2. Hey, Skittles! Good to see you in there in chat. Skittles, been a while. Well, Nate Davis did get around Braden Eiler there on that pass, so with his march to the front here to try to get as many points ahead of Tim Smith as he can get, that's his goal tonight. Tim Smith just a couple places behind him in 5th. He's trying to catch Nathan in the points. He's got a 132-point deficit to make up. And with next week being the last race of the season, it's going to be very difficult. Well, he missed a couple of races, or a race or two. I can't remember. He went on vacation, so, or out of town, whatever he went. And all right, here we go. Green is out.
Green flag.
Good jump start there. Nate Davis in 3rd. And he comes up on Chad Miller, looking to see if he can't figure out a way to get around Chad now for 2nd. Trying to get as many points as he can. Takes it to the bottom. No dice. He does get 2nd. Excuse me. He did get 2nd away from him. Yes. Nathan Davis in 2nd. Chad Miller 3rd. And Tim Smith got around Braden Eiler. Goes into 4th. Tim gets into the wall. Braden Eiler in 5th, Ross Phillips 6th, and the race is on back here. 7th place, Jeff Peterson, and boy, look at this battle here. Chad Miller coming up on Tim Smith. Braden Eiler gets around the outside of him. Tim Smith clearly in 3rd now, trying to chase down Nathan Davis, and Nathan is up here with John Batista. It's still a great run here tonight for Nate Davis, our points leader. And Braden Eiler into 3rd. How the heck did that happen? Chad Miller 4th.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow, folks. Let me see if I can figure out where it is. Mark Penske may have been involved in that. Let's go see. Wow. That was pretty crazy. All right, Penske up there on the top side. He's up there pretty close to the wall. I don't know if there could have been some contact up there. It looks like he just kind of lost control trying to keep it off of the 91. But I think eventually they do make some contact here. Penske into the corner again. A little too close to the wall. That'll do it right there. That'll get him up into the wall. A lot of guys got around him though, but he turned it sideways right in front of the number 56 there of David Fleck. But that put Penske turned around. So, all right, well, back up here. A lot of guys coming to pit road, get them fresh cars. They do get resets in here because they want people to continue to race. And right now, everybody is still on the lead lap. So that's very good. 19 cars. But it's been all John Batista out front, but Nathan Davis now in 2nd. I think that was caution number 3, I do believe. Yes, caution number 3.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Oh, they called off the green flag, so they're going to wait one more lap here. Thank you, Doyle. You are amazing, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are, man, I'm telling you, you are, wow. You're just amazing. That's all I can say. I don't have another word for it. You're just amazing. Thank you so much. All right, Nate Davis second, Braden Eiler third, Chad Miller fourth, Ross Phillips fifth, Tim Smith sixth place, Dakota Kuhn seventh, Corey Zatinsky eighth, Ernie Williams ninth, and Michael Sheridan. That is your top 10, folks. Batista been out front the whole race. I think it's his race to win or lose. We're going to find out here. We got 25 to go, folks. 25 to go. Batista just gets those great restarts. He just launches that thing, and it just gets a heck of a jump. Now, whether Nate Davis can go with him on this restart, and those two have a great battle here all the way to the end, that remains to be seen. That'll be very good to see. I can't wait to see something like that. That's going to be awesome. Doyle, you're just something else. You're something else. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Back to green. Pace truck's in.
Green flag, green flag.
Play on the green there, but that's all right. Nate Davis second. Braden Eiler third. Chad Miller. Now side by side, Tim Smith, Ross Phillips, all three of them in a heck of a battle. Tim trying to get as many positions as he can here to catch up to Nate Davis in the points. And Nate just gets into the wall. That was not good because that was a pretty hard hit. He seems to be okay, but Chad Miller. A little bit of a distance here. Tim Smith's going to get on by on the inside. And Nate Davis into the wall again. Wow. He is driving the wheels off that thing, trying to keep up with John Batista. That's some great battle going on back here. Ross Phillips trying to follow Chad Miller. Dakota Kuhn in it. Dakota won the B main, if you remember. And here he is, up to fifth. Oh, we got one up and upside down. Tim Smith, that was, and he's going to try to gather it back up. He gets it going, no caution. He's going back to 14th. Eiler, Dakota Kuhn down fourth. Oh my, the guys are all over this track. Corey Zatinsky getting by Chad Miller. Easy peasy right there, folks. And into the wall, another one. We got another one. Chad Miller into the wall. No caution. Losing many positions. Michael Sheridan now in seventh. Dakota Kuhn catching up to Braden Eiler, and we may have a pass for the lead here. We got a battle. John Batista and Nate Davis go at it with 19 to go. This is what champions are made of right here, folks. These two battling like this is what champions are made of. Nathan Davis takes it clear to the bottom. Batista on the high side gets the run off. That is so, wow, I'm telling you, Nate is just driving the tires off of that thing right now. Batista gets a little bit of a lead again, but Nate might be just kind of setting him up. He might be just kind of saving them tires a little bit. Dakota Kuhn in third now. Corey Zatinsky fourth. Braden Eiler fifth. Stay up here with the leaders right now because this is heating up big time. And we have a yellow. Ross Phillips going around. Let's go see what happened. Something happened, for sure. Because he was spun around. Okay, there I seen him into the wall. If we can get down here a little closer, maybe. Follow him. I'm thinking it might have been a self-spin or something here because I don't see anybody right next to him. Down there on the bottom, Derek Walker coming up on him. And we got a... Oh, he gets... Yeah, right there it is. He gets hit by Derek Walker. The three of them got together. Derek kind of goes through Ross Phillips and keeps going. But, yeah, I don't... Well, he does have some damage on him. All right, so back up here green. Batista is still hanging on to the lead. And it looks like Jeff Peterson has taken his car behind the wall. Down to 18 drivers left in the race here, folks. And that was caution number 4. So tell me these guys aren't racing for their lives right now. And Tim Smith, poor Tim, way back in 17th. Not going to be a good points night for him to try to close that gap on Nate Davis unless he can pick up a lot of positions here in about the last 12 or 13 laps here, whatever they got to go. All right, lights are out on the pace truck. We're going green this time by, folks. This has been some really exciting racing. And this is what I didn't really think that there'd be that much passing here tonight. Boy, was I wrong. I was totally wrong on that one. Batista and Davis. Single file restart here. Going to be about 12 to go. Pace truck heading in. Batista on the loud pedal. Here we go. Green. Nice. Nate Davis coming really close to that wall a couple times. He's up there near that cushion. These guys have really moved up the hill. Zatinsky now trying to battle here with Dakota Kuhn. And he drives it into the corner hard. Not able to make that pass though, but he's going to give it a good effort. Kuhn coming from the back of the field to third. Zatinsky again to the bottom. Not able to complete that pass. Michael Sheridan coming up on Braden Eiler, takes it to the bottom. If there's anything left, he's looking for it right now, but Braden Eiler, too strong. He completes that lap with quite a bit of a lead over Michael Sheridan. Zatinsky every lap putting the pressure on Dakota Kuhn right now. And up front, Nate Davis. Oh, and he gets into the wall. No, Nate Davis. He gets it back going, but he loses 2 positions. That put Dakota Kuhn in second. He's up there close to the wall. Zatinsky third. And Zatinsky every lap has taken it to the bottom. John Batista just driving away. Dakota Kuhn into the wall. Nate Davis down on the bottom. 3 wide. They were going 3 wide there for a second. Braden Eiler into the mix, but I don't know with the roadblock he's got right ahead of him if he's going to be able to pick up any positions. Nathan Davis does the old slide job on Corey Zatinsky, and he's going to drive around the outside of Dakota Kuhn. And he does get second place. Zatinsky now in third. Braden Eiler in third. These guys battling. Oh my gosh, I can't even keep up with them. They're changing places.
The yellow flag is out.
And the yellow comes out. Holy smokes, let's see where it's at. I think it was, yeah, David Flick. Let's go see what happened to David. Golly, man, I couldn't even keep up with them. They were changing so fast. All right, let's see what happened here to David Flick. He seems to be okay here, but something may have happened up ahead of him that he got involved in. right down close to the wall, and looks like he might have got a little help here. Right there, yeah, a little help from the number 91 of Ernie Williams, and that flips David Flick around. He gets it, trying to get it rewrited here. Wow. So, yeah, that was pretty wild right there. Wild ride for David Flick. He's going to come to Pear Road. All right, 5 laps to go, folks. Can John Batista bring home the victory here tonight ahead of our points leader, Nate Davis? Going to extend that point lead out more no matter where he finishes, because Tim Smith's back in 17th, 1 lap down, and you don't get any laps back here. All right, the lights are out on the pace truck. We're going green this time by. All right, here we go, folks. Going to be a 3-lap shootout. What's Batista going to do? He's going to get this jump. And Nathan Davis was not fooled by that. Green is out. Boy, does it look bumpy out there or what? Corey Zatinsky second, or third, excuse me. Now he's trying to get up here with Nate Davis. Nate Davis and John Batista going at it. Nate trying to take a look on the inside.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow, and Nate Davis was in the lead, I think. Not sure. Let's go see who that was. It's going to finish under caution. Bob Raimondo. Yeah, Bob Raimondo going around right there, folks. So that brought out the caution. So it's going to finish under caution with Nate Davis in victory. Oh, my goodness. Just happened to be by John Batista when the caution come out. Don't get no better than that, right? I know he doesn't want to win that way, but hey, it all looks good on paper. Wow, what a race, folks. We had 6 cautions here tonight. Probably a little more than what they really wanted, but I'm sure all worked out good for Nate Davis. He's going to be excited. Championship on the line here, folks. Next week's the season finale. You got to join us next week to watch that, because that is going to be some great racing. We'll have to see if Nate Davis can come home with the championship next week. If he can just hold off Tim Smith through this whole thing. He's done a great job here tonight. The checkered flag in the air for Nate Davis. He's going to bring it home. Congratulations to Nate Davis. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Nate. Great win. All right. We'll get these guys down here to talk to them in just a minute, folks. Give me a second. All right, we caught up with our winner here, Nate Davis. Nate, you got a copy? Nate? Nate's having mic problems or something here.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, tell us about that end there. I mean, you just happened to get around John Batista there just in the nick of time to get that when that caution come out. I was kind of curious as to see who was going to get it, but tell me about the racing there and what you had to do to keep up with John Batista. He was fast as all get out tonight.
You just had to hit that high side and hit the cushion perfect every time because he was nailing it and just pulling away. So if you didn't hit it perfect every time, that's the only line out there that was fast. The bottom wasn't really that fast. So if you didn't hit it, he was going to walk away. Then he got loose out of 2 and had a good run on him and threw the slider into 3. And caution ended up coming out. I didn't really want to finish like that, but, you know, I'll take the win. I would have rather raced it out to see how we would have finished.
Well, this is pretty much going to give you the championship because nobody's going to even have a chance to catch you next week. So, I don't know, Roger, did you want to say something about that or what?
Oh, I'm pretty confident that he has sealed the deal and not be caught. And going into championship week next week at Knoxville, it will be a victory lap for Nathan Davis. And we will work on getting his plaque carved out for him and getting it sent to him. And congratulations on a hell of a season, brother. You did a great job.
Keep going.
You started with the lead and you really never gave it up.
Yeah, it's just all about being consistent, you know, being here every week, get as many points as you can, and, you know, the season's only 12 weeks long, so any time that you really miss one, it jeopardizes it, because not a whole lot of time to make it up.
Yeah, not having drop weeks, you know, I mean, we like to get our guys here and keep them racing, and you didn't miss a week, and your consistency's paid off, so congratulations on your championship. That makes 4 consecutive seasons with a different champion in this series, and that's something that this series can really be proud of, that we have that much diversity and that much talent in here that not one person can dominate this series season after season. You did a great job this season. Again, congratulations, man. We really appreciate having you here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, anybody you want to thank tonight, Nate, for this victory?
Yeah, I'd just like to give a shout out to my wife that's watching at work, lets me do this all the time when I want to race just to have fun. My buddies, shout out to you for broadcasting, you know, every week. It's fun to go back and watch them. Shout out to Roger for putting this on. My 4th season here. I've been here since the start of it. Yep. Shout out to V2R and Dirt Co, Iron Aces coming on board, sponsoring. Matt Hill at Dirt Division for the paint job. Congrats to John on 2nd. He's a 2-time champion here as well, so it's not an easy feat to beat him or anyone else in here. Congrats to Corey on 3rd.
All right, Nate. Well, we'll see you next week. Even though you won the championship, pretty much a sealed deal. I hope you come out and at least race with the guys and show that you're not just going to, like, you know, pedal it and take the championship. You're going to go out there and give it your all, try to get a victory anyhow.
Oh, you're damn right.
All right, brother. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we caught up with 2nd place, John Batista. John, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, it was looking pretty clear, like it was kind of cut and dried that you were going to win tonight. But boy, that last lap there, just before that caution come out, Nathan had tried pretty much about every line. I really didn't think that bottom was going to hold him that much, but it did. He just happened to have a nose ahead of you when the caution come out. So tell me about the racing there and him battling with you.
Yeah, you and me both. I thought I had a clear victory there. I didn't think he was gonna. The only thing he was gonna be able to do was slide me, and I didn't hit the cushion out of 2. You can either hit it too good and get up in the wall. It'll like kind of straighten you out into the outside wall, or you can kind of hit it right and it'll, you know, that's the middle section of it, or you can not hit it at all like I did and just run the slick. I got really loose out of 2, and he nailed it perfectly, and he went to the inside, and he can thank iRacing for a perfectly timed caution for him, because I was ready to come back for that what do you call it,
crossover.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Crossover.
Well, you've had a pretty good season too, John. So this probably is going to bump you up a little bit. I'm not sure. That'll take you up to probably third in the points. Maybe no, probably third. Probably take you up to third in the points. So it's been a pretty good season for you too.
Am I really third in points? I didn't.
Well,
even know I was in points.
you're fourth right now, but you're only 24 points behind Zach Rounds, and Zach wasn't here tonight.
I had no idea I was in the points running. I probably would have tried a little bit harder early in the season.
Well, you picked up 4 positions last week in the points, so that puts you right up. Actually, you're tied with Britton Roxbury and Kyle Trevathan for 4th, but neither one of them showed up tonight. So this is clear.
I'm not sure where Britton was tonight. He's dominating this track.
So that's gonna put you 3rd in the points going into next week. So now where are you guys at next week, Raj?
Knoxville for championship week.
Oh,
Knoxville.
All right. So what do you think you'll do there, John?
I'm probably gonna dominate like I do every week.
Okay. At Knoxville, you mean?
Who ain't shy in interviews no more.
I like Knoxville. It's probably one of my better tracks.
Very good. That's good
John's
to hear.
pretty good there.
Whenever
Unless he runs out of gas.
Whatever I do to steal that championship like he did that win tonight, I'll make it happen.
Well, there you go. That's good. Well, it'd be good to see you and Nate battling for that win, even though he's got the championship. I know Nate. He's just not going to lay down to that. He's got to go out and try to get a victory out of it. So it'll be interesting to see you two battling up there.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank you for putting on these broadcasts, Rudy. Since day one, Roger for putting on this awesome league. Nathan for running me clean. World's luckiest driver, but hey, win's a win. Congratulations. And congrats to Corey on a podium.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see you got up there finally. So, all right, we'll see you next week at Knoxville, John. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, Corey Zatinsky. Wow, he took his car off the track real quick there. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well, tell me about the battle. We've seen you come up through the field there. You were battling up like 6th, and then you got up into 5th, and then you got up into 4th, and man, there were some tough battles getting up there, man, with Michael Sheridan, Braden Eiler. Those guys were pretty on rails tonight, so how did you manage to pull out a 3rd?
I don't know. I stuck it to the bottom the whole time. I think I started like 13th or something. I was in the back there and just kind of dodged the people hitting the outside wall off the cushion and just kept it stuck around the bottom. And I was definitely wheeling it hard, getting around some of those guys. Those battles were real tough. I'm definitely feeling it in my arms now. So it's very tense and very tense and very tough racing. These guys are, when we get the green flag runs, it's a lot of fun out there.
Well, I mean, I know it was really bumpy. I was watching you guys race, and oh my word, was it bumpy out there for you guys. I mean, I know you're not really into points running. You're way back at 25th in points, but to come out of here with a 3rd place finish and only one more race after tonight, next week being the season finale, how's your season been here?
It's well, my biggest issue is catching all the races. I'm out on the West Coast, and so these start at 5 p.m. my time. So
dinner time.
Getting out of work, like I gotta rush home to make these, and so a lot of times I'll miss them. But I'd love to catch them more often and try to be in the points running in the future. So.
Sure thing. Well, it'll be good to see you out there. I mean, that was a solid run you had tonight. And, we always, every time I see you out there racing, I know you're going to run well. And tonight you didn't disappoint, man. That was just awesome running by you. So congratulations to you for your 3rd place finish. Anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to thank my dad. I know he's watching at home on YouTube. And
hey, Dad.
Yeah, I got to thank my team, UWU Motorsports. I wouldn't be here without them for sure. They always push me along and help me with the setups and all that. I've got to thanks. We got a couple of new sponsors here, Next Gen Fab, Colby's Eye Paints. I know they get us the paints for our cars, and then Ultimate Dirt TV. You guys for putting this on, and Nate Davis and John Batista for 2nd place run, and Roger for the league.
Okay, Corey, well, congrats again on 3rd, brother. Will we see you at Knoxville next week?
I definitely plan on it. Like I said, work is hit or miss, but well, I'll definitely try to be there.
All right, brother. Well, congrats again, and we'll see you at Knoxville.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here, and we'll get the heck out of here. All right, coming home with the win here tonight, Nate Davis, John Batista finishing second, Corey Zatinsky third, Braden Eiler fourth, Michael Sheridan fifth, Dakota Kuhn sixth place, Derek Walker coming back after that wreck there that he was in early in the race. He'll finish seventh, Richard Stallings eighth, William Evans ninth, and Chad Miller 10th. Ernie Williams finishes 11th, Ross Phillips 12th, David Flick 13th, Shane Kelly 14th, Al Smith 15th, Bob Ramundo 16th, Tim Smith 17th, Mark Penske 18th, Jeff Peterson 19th, and Terry Renner, leaving a little early there, was involved in a little collision there and got some pretty hefty damage on his car, but he will finish in 20th. So, all right, well, that'll wrap it up here, folks. Again, congratulations to our winner, Nathan Davis, for DSRL and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.